No, he's here. Is he live? You're live, huh? You're live, huh? Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. How you guys doing today? It's one of those rainy, lousy days out there today, but hopefully we can bring a little sunshine and happiness into your afternoons. This is 1 hour of lunchtime fun. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Today is Wednesday, the 21st of, the 22nd of February. And we're back in the studio. As you can see, the studio is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. We're bringing everything upstairs to the brand new studio. Laura and my son Tony painted it. They put some new designs up there. It's going to be a real surprise when we knock it off. I'm hoping we'll be able to be up there hopefully the next week or two. So sooner but later, we'll definitely be over there, folks. So we got a great show lined up for you. Yesterday, folks, we weren't in the studio. Sorry, I had to take my mom for a blood test. And then, of course, in the morning, I was donating my time to Almost Home Foundation for Dogs, which I will do every Tuesday morning from 8 to 10, Almost Home Foundation in Schaumburg off of Irving Park Road. I go there Tuesday mornings and I walked about 5 dogs. It's pretty cool, man, that they got it's all volunteer. You guys all know that. Nobody makes a salary. Nobody makes a living. Nobody makes any money. They need supplies. They need people. They need volunteers. They need money. So go. It's very simple, and we need to support local establishments like this. So go to the almosthomefoundation.org and give. Become a volunteer. I'm there every Tuesday, 8 to 10 in the morning, walking some great dogs. Go over there and tell Kelly Kane Ocean's Pit sent you. All right, we got a lot of good things to talk about. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and give us a call at 847-769-8609. By next week, we'll have the new intro. Finally, a new intro. We've been trying to get one done with my good buddy Nelson, and everything keeps screwing up, but we finally got a brand new one coming. So the show is getting there, folks. We're getting there. We're excited. We have a lot to talk about today, but let's get right to the point. Let's get right to our good friends from our number one sponsors, folks, Ace Hardware. That's right. Ocean's Pit is brought to you by our good friends and sponsors, Ace Hardware Norwich and Ace Hardware Des Plaines. That's right. Remember, they've been helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. They also have one in Evergreen Park and Warrenville. Now, tomorrow is a big day, folks, because we are going to be live. That's the 23rd of February, tomorrow, Thursday. Me and my co-host, the lovely Laura Ocean, one of your favorites. You guys know that. And we're going to be at 8330 West Lawrence Avenue. 8330 West Lawrence Avenue. We're going to be there live for 1 hour. They got giveaways. They got trivia questions. They got $5 off entire purchase. If you mention Ocean's Pit, there'll be some tastings. Raffaello and Jackie's got some great stuff going. They got some speakers. And we'll give you some more information as we go along, folks. So it's very important. Up stuff that we'll be getting to you and you guys will be involved with tomorrow at Ocean's Pit, live from Ace Hardware in the beautiful Norwich area. Again, 8330 West Lawrence Avenue. Get there from 12 to 1. We'll be going live, folks. All right. God, you just got to love that. I always like to say, buy local, shop local. It's very, very important. I hope you guys are having a great day today. Everybody, how you doing? Luann, Tony Toto, look forward to seeing you tonight. Greg, my good buddy from Taverna, will be there this Saturday. Me and Tony Toto. Tonight we'll be at Rosario's in Roselle. Tomorrow we'll be at Positano's in Oak Brook with Tony Toto and Lisa P. And Friday we'll be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse, 8 o'clock with Daryl Armenstad. Still, laryngitis, folks. I don't know what it is. It's getting smaller and smaller. But the doctor says you're an athlete working on an injury. And too much stuff to quit, folks. So I'm going to take it, try to keep back a little bit, try to get the voice completely back. And we are sold out on Saturday. Well, thank you, Greg. So we're sold out Saturday at Taverna on Division. Great food, great place. Greg does a great job. Greg does a great job there. He's got the Joint Pizza place right next door. So you can do some gaming. It's a little bit more casual. Great place to hang out. 2 for the price of 1. You got to check it out. It's a good place to be. All right. So Boy, Luann, Tony, how you doing? Yvette, Ronnie B. On the menu today, Italian bread. Oh, Pat Lanzini, very nice. Hope that voice doing better. Daniel, it's getting there. Hello, Jill from Indiana. Throat is sounding a little better. Only a legend to my mother, but thank you, Danny. You're the best. Better than snow. Good point there, Alba. But I like snow too, so I'm like this. Janine, how you doing? Anyway, folks, all right. Yesterday we went live from the car, and it was nice. At least got 800 and something views, so thank you for that. And I just need to recap. Recap this great weekend that we had. Saturday night, of course, was our CD release party. Here it is. And you know what's funny? CDs. What am I going to do with a CD, folks? It's what it is when you do these CD things. A lot of people still have CD players. Second thing, it's like a souvenir for the night, which is kind of cool. We sold 100, and it was at Ron Onesti's Club Arcada Speakeasy, sold out show. Tony Toto, Danny Raimondi, the return of Ryan O'Ryan. It was fantastic. And then we had all the special guests in my family. Their kids were there. Everybody was there. Again, thank you to Tony and Denise and Rhonda, cousin, and Michelle for helping sell the CDs. She did an incredible job. But this CD is good because what I did was it's called The Best Stuff. Have heard I had a good time. And you guys know that kind of goes with my motto, good and bad. But it's got some great stuff. What we did, we took the best 15 songs from the 10 regular CDs I have, and we put the best stuff. It got some highlight stuff that you're not going to get on any of the other Tony Ocean material that I released in the last 10 years. We have 10 CDs out on TonyOceanMusic.com. You can find all that information. But we have a version of Come On Out Tonight, which was the original song that Stan Wozniak wrote. Everybody loves it, but it's live from the Park West. So it's a live version from the Park West when we sold the Park West out in 2000. So that's on there. Leave Your Hat On, live from Joe Cocker is on there, live from the Park West. And a lot of other great, my first, my last, my everything. The first time I ever put the Barry White song on a CD. It's right here, folks. And we got 3 bonus tracks. The brand new song is Hooked on a Feeling that we put on there by Blue Suede. And then I have a great duet with my good friend Regina Karma, Shallow, of course. And then, of course, a bonus track. The $10 is worth buying the bonus track just to hear me and Laura sing I Got You, Babe. That's right. Me and my lovely wife. My wife does not sing. She's not a singer. She got it in her heart. She got it in her voice. She was brave enough to record it on a CD with me so you guys can hear it. I Got You, Babe, the classic Sonny and Cher song. It's going to be on Spotify and iTunes in about a couple of weeks, but pick it up at any Tony Ocean show or private message me, $10, 15, we'll ship it out to you. So it's all good stuff. The voice is sounding a little better, but not exactly what I want to do. You need a few more, Dan? You got them. How can I buy one, Jill? Go to my private message right now. Mo Carrara private message, and we take Venmo, we take Zelle, and we'll ship it out to you. Alcohol, booze really dries out the throat. Yes, it does. But you'd be surprised how many stuff I have here today telling you some stuff good about booze use. So thank you, Craig. Doctor said it had nothing to do with it. I went to a throat specialist. Okay. I have the laryngitis. Tea, this, that ain't going to help. You can't talk. You can't talk or can't sing. There's no polyps. There's nothing in my throat except that little thing. And he goes, it's got to just heal. So I'm trying. Hey, pal, send me out that night. Donnie Biaggi from New York City, Connecticut in the house. What's up, buddy? You got Emo from Florida. I hope you got Indiana, Santa Barbara watching. So we got a lot of stuff. So let me just tell you what we got, other things. As much as we try to do all these great things that we're doing, folks, and, I love just giving music back. No matter what we don't have in common, the way this country is all split up, music is something that internationally puts us all together. And I love it, man. And it's just fantastic stuff. And that's why Ocean's Pit is something I like to, it's because it's dedicated to the first responders, the doctors, the nurses, the firemen, the policemen, the teachers, the farmers, the people in the military. But it's mostly dedicated to people like you who watch it on all 5 of my social media pages at the same time. It's on the Ocean's Pit Facebook page. folks. It's on the Tony Ocean Show Facebook page. It's on the Mo Carrara page. It's on YouTube. It's on Twitter. It's on LinkedIn. All at the same time at 12 o'clock. And if you can't watch it at 12, you can watch it anytime. We keep all the old shows on. So we're excited about that. Just got some good stuff. Now let's talk about a couple things coming up. You know how much I love animals. So we need to talk about the Almost Home Foundation. Like I said, they need supplies, they need volunteers, and it's very important. They need money. It's that simple. It's not profit. All those people work for free 3 or 4 days a week, walking dogs, taking care of the dogs. I'm there every Tuesday, 8 to 10 in the morning, taking care of the dogs. AlmostHomeFoundation.org. All right, and another big event coming up, folks, April 12th. April 12th. That's right, and it's got a little special. We're going to be at the Tap House Grill, 1243 State Street in Lamont for the Ruby Whiskers Animal Rescue. My buddy Dan Nozak is putting this together with Ruby Whiskers Animal Rescue. It's going to be great, folks. It's going to be a $10 cover. All the money goes to Ruby Whiskers. It's going to be me, Tony Toto, and just added my good friend and animal lover herself, the talented Regina Karma. So it's going to be Regina and Tonio live on the 12th of April at the Tap House Grill in Lamont, 7:30 to 9. Raffles, silent auctions. It's all for a good cause. Write it down. Wednesday, April 12th, Tap House Grill for Ruby Whiskers Animal Rescue. You got to love it. All right. Boy, let's get to some stuff. We left out some important stuff, so I'm going to make sure I get to it all now. Don't forget, tomorrow my wife will be with me. Laura Ocean will be live at the Ace Hardware. Tomorrow will be live broadcast again, Ace Hardware, 8330 West Lawrence Avenue at the Norwich Ace Hardware. Me and Laura, live remote. Helen Tenuta, how you doing? Alan and Lena, live from Miami Beach. I hope you're doing well, my dear friends. All right, let's talk about some stuff, folks. You go see concerts. And I don't know how many people still go to concerts, but when you go to concerts, and sometimes they're 3-4 hours long, these concerts. Springsteen's put a great 3.5 hours, sometimes 4 hours, right? It's fantastic. Some of these bands I noticed, and I don't know why they do it. They shouldn't do it anymore. I think it needs to be gone. Bass solos and drum solos. I'm sorry. Maybe if Neil Peart's playing drums, maybe. But that's it. You know what? Instead of these stupid bass solos and drum solos, add more songs. Add more songs. I know you want to get a chance for the artists to rest up. I'm sure that's probably why they do it. Carol, how you doing, my friend? Emo, I want to give you more money in the foundation. What can I give? Oh, Emo, go to go to almosthomefoundation.org, Emo. Almost, here, I'm going to put it up on the screen for you so you can see it right there in the email, bottom of the screen, almosthomefoundation.org, O-R-G, and donate. Animals need your help. It's great. Thank you, Emo. You're the best. All right. So, David Antonelli, happy hump day, brother. Hope to see you tonight at Rosario's. Mike Restivo is going to be joining us along with Tony Toto tonight. It's going to be at Rosario. It's going to be a lot of fun. As a bass player, I hate bass solos. See, Craig even hates bass solos. There you go, Craig. And he's in a great band called In Session. So you need to make sure you go check them out. Of course, with the great Kim Peterson LaFew. All right. So the bass solos, folks. Also, speaking of Beatles stuff, and Beatles, we always talk about the Beatles, how much we love them. And we still do. I'm surprised, though. I have met people who don't like the Beatles. I have met people that don't like them. They were overrated. I don't know how that makes. But February 17th, 1969, Paul McCartney, John Lennon, George Harrison, Ringo Starr went down to meet the Maharaja Yogi in India. They thought they found this leader, this spiritual leader. And of course, after a couple of days there, they realized they got food poisoning. And after that, they realized that Maharaji might have not been all what it's up to be. George Harrison was a real big believer in that. But the other ones left after a couple of days. Some Beatles history here, folks. You guys remember the Flintstones? And after the Flintstones, they had, of course, Pebbles, Bam Bam, and they got Dino and everybody. And they're trying to change the show as it got towards the end. And they put that Wizzo, the Gizzo, whatever his name, Wizzo, was it? No, Gazoo. It was like a Martian. And I always wondered whose voice that was. I found out the voice of Gazoo, folks, was Harvey Korman from the Carol Burnett show. How cool is that? And I loved Harvey Korman and Tim Conway, but I just didn't know that there was their voices. Okay, here it is, folks. This is nuts. All the stuff that's coming up on social media and stuff that you guys are sending me. Experts claim it could cost 50 trillion, as with T as in Tony, to make the U.S. all carbon natural by 2050. By 2050, everywhere in the United States, to make it all carbon neutral, of course, electric, it would cost $50 trillion. Which, do we have that? Does our country have that? Next topic. Today is National Childhood Camera Day. So take a picture of your kid. Always support the kids. I'm missing all that stuff. I was watching now there's schools that have graduation. We all know that. Graduation comes, kids go to school, kids graduate, they have the gown, the tassel, whatever you call it, to walk down the aisle when your name is called to get your diploma. Well, they're having some problems in some of the Native American towns and schools that they're saying that the Native American wants to wear their tribal clothing along with the robe. And some of the schools are giving them a hard time with that. See, I don't know why that's such a big deal. It's part of their heritage. It's like wearing an Italian pin or like wearing a Polish pin, all right? It's something that's your heritage. If you want to wear it over your gown, especially a Native American thing, they're proud of their heritage and they should be. But they're getting so much slack on that, and I think they should be allowed to do that. That's just me. What do I know? Gianna, how you doing? Hope you're doing well, Gianna Rego. Hey, Gianna, this Saturday is Tony Toto's birthday. This Saturday, Tony Toto's birthday will be at Taverna on Division. This Saturday, Tony Toto celebrates a birthday. This Saturday, it's going to be a lot of fun. Paul Freeman, Slash guitar solo from Guns N' Roses is pretty impressive. All right, Slash might be able to get it because Eddie Van Halen's not there no more, so maybe Slash can do it. All right, Paul, I'll give you that. I'll give you that one, buddy. Yes, you got a point. Slash can do that. And some drummers, but not every drummer needs to do a drum solo. No, that's just me. A man accused of throwing a toddler into the river. Now, this is I was watching that court TV. You guys ever watch that, these live court hearings? There was a boy, a gentleman, not a gentleman, a piece of shit man, was on trial for taking another man's kid and throwing his toddler into the river. Of course, the father of the toddler was in the courtroom, and of course, he attacked him. And you got to ask yourself, why not? Who wouldn't? No shit. I would. That's your kid. I mean, I don't even know why sometimes when they have stuff like this, it makes it more stressful for the family that's going through all that shit. You should put them in a separate room. Maybe they'll be able to hear what's going on and see what's going on without actually being in there and going crazy. It's got to be nuts. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Let's get to some sponsors, folks. Oh, yeah, you got to love it. Roy McCampbell, attorney at law for a good lawyer. Call Roy McCampbell, 708-275-4264. How about our good buddy from Deutz Power Center, servicing the construction and diesel industry in the Chicagoland area for the last 100 years. Call Deutz Power Center out of Belgium, 224-276-6550. Let's not forget our good friends from Don Esteban Cigars. Hand-rolled cigars delivered right to your home. Give Javier a call, 727-366-7536. He's out of Tarpon Springs, Florida. Great cigars at a great price, folks. All right, don't forget Trico Hair Experts out of Rosemont, Illinois. Anthony and Carmela recreating great hair days. 773-999-7888. Oh, yeah, almost. You got to love it, folks. All right, so let's talk more stuff as it is. You can't believe some of the stuff. Joe Biden, President Joe Biden, went for his physical and he passed. So he's going to say that he's going to ready to run for 2024. I don't know if you're whether you're a Biden fan or not. Some of the stuff, and I'm going to tell you because it's a little further down in my notes. Some of the stuff it told you what he actually did to pass the physical, and I can't even do that at my age. So that's just me. Brian, what's up, Governor? What's up, my man? Yeah, they are. The Beatles are amazing. The older I get, the more you appreciate them for everything, all the songs and everything they did. Will you have your new CD for sale? Yes, we will, Craig. We will have our CDs at all the Tony Ocean shows, and we'll also have them at the Ace Hardware. So thank you, Craig, for that. Hey, General, how you doing, my good friend, General Robert Provenzano? Congratulations, Robert. The Cristiano confirmation this past weekend. Congratulations to the General. And, of course, Cristiano, God bless you, man. Very cool. I remember when I got confirmation. I got communion, then I got confirmation. That's right. Very cool. My Uncle Pete was my sponsor back then. Very cool. I hope you guys are having a great time. He wouldn't even make court. You got it, Ricky. I will wish him the happy. I'll try to come Saturday. Okay, you do that, hon. He fell again going on the plane. He fell again. Oh, boy. Gianna, have a good day at work, honey. Thank you. All right. Yeah, so passing the physical. I mean, it's even funny after we have to go through some of this stuff. Really, it is. Some of this stuff. People, there's derailments that's happening lately. Detroit. I didn't realize this, folks, that three derailments a day usually happen over the last 1,500 years. That happens all the time. We just don't hear about every single one. Stuff needs to be done on that. That's crazy. And I love trains. I've not been on a train in a long time. I want to go to Niagara Falls and take the train, the overnight train, where you sleep, and it's kind of cool. I always loved train travel. I read about it, I watch the movies, but I've never done it. I've done it briefly, but I'd like to do it a lot, really. I wonder if Joe picked up Hunter's paycheck. Yeah, there you go. Good one. All right, folks. And, Kim Peterson, 2 weeks ago, mentioned this to me on one of her on one of her Facebook pages. She went to the doctor, the hospital. Excuse me. Very good. So she went to the hospital, guys. Now get this. She went to the elevator, and there's 4 squares in the elevator. 2 people at a time are the only people allowed in the elevator. And once you're in the elevator, you cannot face each other. If there's another person there, you can't face each other. Come on. Oh, my God. They already proved it. The masks don't help. They've already said that many times. The masks don't help. Oh, these ones that I took my mom to Gottlieb Hospital yesterday to get some regular blood work, and they gave you this mask. It almost looked like you were going like one of those Submariner masks. It wasn't your paper one. It had the plastic nose, and it was like really expensive mask. They were just giving them out. I'm sure you're getting charged for those, but. Anyway, Justin Fields, according to NFL, according to the Chicago Bears, he says he doesn't care. He just wants a dome. He just wants a dome. He doesn't care where he plays, whether it was Chicago or whether it was Arlington Heights. He just wants a dome. Hollywood Casino in Aurora celebrating 30 years. Congratulations to the Hollywood Casino in Aurora. We used to play there all the time. Ron Onesti used to book the room there, and said Joey DeMarco did too. And I think they stopped having entertainment there, but we used to play right above the slot machines and right above the poker machines up on the stage. So happy 30 years. And I think we missed yesterday, happy Pesky, Fat Tuesday, happy Pesky Day. Poochki, Pesky. I never tasted this stuff. I don't know what it is. My wife seems to like the stuff with the custard in it. I don't know. Alexia now for hubby's CAT scan. They're crazy. Still have to wear masks. Carol, it's crazy. Eric, yeah, I wonder. I think Joe picked up Hunter's paycheck. Yeah, from Russia. Absolutely. Good one, Eric. How you doing, pal? Yeah, so Pusky Day. Enjoy. Someone mentioned to me, goes, Tony, do you know when people hunt? I know it's another topic. You're not supposed to talk about guns, protection. These Air-15 rifles. I didn't realize that sometimes the people use these Air-15 rifles to shoot little animals. I thought they were just for like big animals. I didn't know that. But I'm not a hunter, so it's hard for me to squash an ant, let alone to hurt any animal. That's just me. But why don't they just go back to the bow and arrows? Like my son-in-law Eric, when he does the bow and arrow thing. It's a little bit safer, I think. It's probably a lot harder. Probably shows more of a skill to be a hunter. Probably takes more patience. But it would be interesting. All right, folks, they took a poll. I know we all love food. So let's talk about this. The top 5. According to WGN, the top 5 beefs in Chicago land or the suburbs of Chicago and the suburbs. Here we go. Number 5, Johnny's Beef out of Elmwood Park. There's also one in Huntington Heights, but Johnny's Beef comes in at number 5 for the best beef sandwich, according to WGN. Number 4, Scacciatelli's, if I'm pronouncing that right, Scacciatelli's. Number 4, best beef in the city, suburbs of Chicago, Scacciatelli, if I'm pronouncing that right. Pops comes in at number 3 for the best beef sandwich, and not the one here in Elk Grove. Pops. Number 2, Bona Beef comes in at number 2. Bona Beef comes in at number 2 for the best beef. And ladies and gentlemen, number 1 beef sandwich, according to WGN, Al's Beef on Ontario. Gotta love Al's Beef. Johnny's, we are going there after we leave here. There you go. I was with my mom in the hospital floor recently. Nobody wears masks, not even healthcare workers. Well, there you go, Christina. In Florida, it's completely okay. And Illinois, the Nazi state, it is what it is. So, I don't know what to tell you. You can't. It's just crazy. All right, let's get some more stuff. I got some great stuff here. Let's see. Fox News. I love this kind of news. They undercover people finally captured in Florida, another bust in Florida for human sex trafficking, human trafficking. That led over to 200 different arrests, and they've saved 24 victims. So they arrested 200 people in running this human trafficking. It's happening all over the world, but they caught it here in Florida. 200 people were arrested, and they only saved 24 victims. But thank God they saved somebody. How many of these girls, young girls and boys, go out, they get snatched, they get sold, they disappear. It's a scary thing in this world, man. Scary. Mark, Cigars and Stripes, has got a beef smoke Italian. Oh, Mark, we're going to have to meet there someday, buddy. Cigars and Stripes, that's still in Berwyn? Or Cicero? Berwyn, I thought it was. But we'd have to meet up there, man. I'd like to check that out, man. If you're going, it's in Berwyn. There you go. 200 homeless people. They counted. You go to O'Hare Airport, and there's so many homeless people living in these airports because it's cold outside, so everybody's sleeping inside. People with their bad luck, under their luck. Some people are veterans. They're not taking care of their own. They're not taking care of their own, folks. This is 200 people in the airport, O'Hare airports, every night. This is just O'Hare. You don't think they're in Midway? You don't think they're at all the other airports in the United States? The homeless is horrible. We need to help these people. It's the same story over and over. CBS, Ryan Seacrest is leaving live with Kelly Ripa. Oh boy, thank God. Don't care for Ryan Seacrest and I don't care for Kelly Ripa. But you know what? You know I don't even care for more for is Mark, her husband Mark, who's going to take Ryan Seacrest's place. Here's a guy that, how did he get that job? I don't watch the show, but hey, for all you Ryan Seacrest fans out there, he's no longer going to be with Kelly Ripa. More Tesla recalls. Because the Tesla recalls, folks, have that full self-driving. So people think they can just push the button, kick back like this, and sit and let the car drive. Well, unfortunately, a lot of accidents have been happening with the Teslas, and they're recalling this particular in the car, this full self-driving Tesla. Oh boy. NFL football. They're trying to change a couple things, according to Fox NFL, to ban the tush push for the over-the-top. You know, when you're getting to the first yard line for the first down, or the first yard line for the touchdown, and the guy's got to get through. And sometimes the guy's up, but the defensive guys push the tush, and the guy goes over the line. They're going to try to ban that too, folks. They're going to try to ban that too, the push tush. I mean, why don't we just make everything just tag football? It's bad enough here. A lot of homeless have mental issues and trashing public restrooms. Yeah, it's pretty sad, Christine. It's a pretty sad sight. It really is. Email, I heard the crazy mayor said these are old pictures from the past and homeless from the airport. Yeah. No, they're still there, folks. When you lose a loved one, it's very hard. We've all lost loved ones, some more than others. Some are alone out there with no parents, no grandparents, no brothers, no sisters. But we never lose our loved ones. They accompany us. They don't disappear in our lives. We're just merely in different rooms because they're all around us still, looking down, showing some sign of help if we need it. I know it's happened here many times with Laura's father. I see the cardinal. I see certain things. Could be my dad too. I'm sure we've all had these things happen. Always wait 10 years before buying something new on the market. Thank you, Larry. You're very, very knowledgeable, Larry, indeed, my friend. And you're right. Before something comes out, don't buy something new. Let it get through the ups and downs to find out what's wrong with it. So thank you, Larry, for that. Good point. I seen something on social media. They were looking at different sandwiches. People, I don't get this. Do you guys do this? Please tell me that you guys don't do this. But you know what? I have not tried it. So it could actually taste pretty good. I don't know. It's 2 chocolate chip cookies with a cheeseburger in the middle. Have you tried this? I don't know where it's called. I don't know where you would buy this. But there was a guy online eating 2 cookies, chocolate chip cookie, with a cheeseburger in the middle. So instead of having the bun, it was 2 giant Chip Ahoy cookies. It's gross, right, Dawn? Sick. Crazy. More crazy news, folks. You watched the Super Bowl. How many years you've watched the Super Bowl at home or at a bar or at a friend's house, and you had parties and you catered everybody around, having a good time. You're making your bets on your squares. You're doing this, you're doing that, right? Well, folks, according to the NFL, some people in the higher ups want to put the Super Bowl on pay-per-view. Would you still watch the Super Bowl if you had to pay to watch it? I'm thinking that most of the people will pay. When I was watching, look, if you watch AMA fights or you watch boxing matches, they're on pay-per-view, the big ones. When I used to watch wrestling, I still watch wrestling, but now it's on Peacock. But before, it was pay-per-view. So me and our son Joey, we'd watch him on pay-per-view. Years ago, me and my dad would watch him. So that was the WrestleManias. Those were all the big things. So would you pay? And there you go, Kathy. I think that's a good point. Kathy Eppolito, my dear friend, how you doing? Hope you had a good birthday and hope you enjoy the CD. Thank you, honey. would you pay for the Super Bowl if it was a pay-per-view? And I think it depends how much. I don't know. I know a lot of people would definitely do that. They would pay for the Super Bowl. Now I remember though when I was doing like WrestleManias, they were like $50, $60, $80. For all the money that people are gambling on Super Bowl and spending on booze and food, what's another $80, really? I mean, you have 10 people over the house, everybody pitches in $10. It's no big deal. No, I love football, but we have to make a stand. Correct. Now, Dawn, if you're by yourself, but if you have 6 or 7 people over at the house, right? Everybody pitches in $10 and you pay for it. I go to Russell's for pay-per-view games. Oh, I didn't know Russell's did that, Albert. Kathy Swistek, I hope to see you tomorrow at Ace Hardware 2 and Lawrence Avenue. We'll be there at 12 o'clock. Come on down. I'm going to get a list of, my wife Laura's going to send me a list or give me a list of stuff that they're going to have. And I'll let you guys know this before the end of the hour. All the big stuff that they are doing. Actually, I got it here, folks. Thursday, here's some stuff that they're going to be doing. Besides just me and Laura doing the live remote there, they got some good stuff. Now, tomorrow, Ace Hardware on Lawrence Avenue. Of course, we guest appearances by Raffaello, the owner, Melissa, Director of Operations, Andrea from the Des Plaines Chamber of Commerce. They're all going to be on the show talking a little bit about. They're going to have gift card giveaways, product highlights, and tastings. They will be sampling Tispressa, plus trivia questions. So you guys can win prizes when you're there. And also $5 for every purchase anybody buys. You mention Ocean's Pit, $5 off. And they're going to give gift cards away. There's going to be a lot of stuff happening tomorrow at the Norwich on Lawrence Avenue. Live remote, Ocean's Pit. Me and lovely Laura Ocean will be there. It'll be fun. Will you be selling your CDs tomorrow? Yes, Janine. We will be bringing CDs to Ace Hardware, folks. We will be selling them there too. People have already asked, so that would be great. Paul, NFL needs to focus on fixing their referee problems. Thursday Night Football is awful. Well, bingo on that one, Paul. You are absolutely right. Good point. They need to fix that too. Absolutely. Some more crazy stuff coming from the CDC, folks. Now, scientists at the CDC say you have a better chance of catching diabetes if you are unvaccinated, or as we would say, didn't get the jab. So now they're saying if you didn't get the jab or did not get vaccinated, you got a slight chance of getting diabetes. I don't know how true that is. I don't know. And now about this, someone sent me a picture of remember the decoder ring? The spies used to have those decoder rings and used to have the pills in there. Now they got a gold ring that you can buy. It's got like a blue little fake emerald, and you open it up and you can put your Viagra in there. Gentlemen, you can put the Viagra in a ring. So if you never need it, poop, it's in your ring for all you people that play with that Viagra stuff, which is very bad for your health, by the way. Anyway, anything to make a buck, folks. Anything to make a buck. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Let's thank our good friends from Armando Supermarkets. That's right, Armando Supermarkets, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois. Danny Mazzi and Robin, buy local, shop local. And thank you to Michael and Gigi from Crash Champions. That's right, folks. They came to the show on Saturday. Thank you guys very much. I love Michael's shirt. Mike, send me that link again. Holy cow, that shirt was cool. Anyway, Michael and Gigi, Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair. For all your collision auto repair needs, go to crashchampions.com. That's right. Tell them Ocean's Pit sent you. United Airlines have some free new snacks that they're giving away starting April of 2023. They got a dark chocolate sea salt chocolate crisps. They got apple mango fruit bars, and they got savory snack mix. These are new snacks that United Airlines will be giving on airplane rides starting April of 2023, next month. Folks, do you know they give away 12 million snack packs Wow. They give a lot of snack packs. I didn't realize that many. 12 million. But you got to think about how many people fly. That's a lot. U.S. top casinos, according to Fox, U.S. top casinos, folks. Most of the casinos in 2022, the revenue is over $60 billion. $60 billion in revenue, folks. Most of the United States casinos made from all us suckers who gamble. I don't gamble, but whoever does, got to be careful with that. It can be very addictive for people who do it. That's one thing I don't do. Man shot a suspect trying to steal his car at a gas station. Well, the guy get gas, trying to fill up his tank. Somebody tries to get in the car and take off. Somebody shoots him. Why not? You're saving. You're protecting your car. You're protecting yourself. If you're ready to have a gun, shoot him. Oh well, it is what it is. In the UK, a man was arrested for stealing 2,000. Oh, excuse me. A man in UK was arrested for stealing 200,000 Carnaby cream bunny eggs for Easter. What is he going to do with all these? Sell them? He got arrested for selling 200,000 of these. Those things are horrible. Have you ever ate those things? They're eggs with the cream in it. Ugh, horrible. Another store closing Tuesday mornings. Stores are starting to close all around the country, folks. Tuesday morning stores closing. Let's see. We'll hold on that question for tomorrow. All right, folks, you're watching Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things, folks. Let's not forget, now, March 3rd, a Friday, March 3rd, we're going to be at the Treasury, 303 East Walworth Avenue in Delavan, Wisconsin. We're going to Delavan. We're staying overnight, me and Daryl Armenstad for the Geneva Lake West Chamber of Commerce. Check out the Treasury. We're going to be there Friday, March 3rd, 303 East Walworth Avenue in Delavan, Wisconsin. It's going to be good. Hollywood Glamour Gala. It's going to be a lot of fun. Great food, great entertainment. Very, very cool. I'm excited about that. I'll be posting some of that on my page as well. All right. So as we're getting, bullshit, my son is diabetic. That's ridiculous. I know, Gigi. I don't know. If you need those pills in time for a new woman, just say it. There you go, Mark. Just in case you need it, right? Just so you have it on your ring. We got celebrity birthdays, folks. Tony Iommi, of course, from Black Sabbath, celebrates a birthday. Dennis D. Young, formerly of Styx, celebrates a birthday. Of course, the great Yoko Ono just celebrated a birthday. John's former widow, of course, the age of 90 years old, Yoko Ono. Andy Powell, drummer and keyboard drummer from Wishbone Ash drummer Andy Powell celebrates a birthday. Chicago legend, the great Denise Tomasello, celebrating the birthday. Denise, love you, honey. Great voice you have. We did Fat Tuesday already. Hey, Falco, Amadeus. Falco celebrates a birthday. Let's see. Our good friend Franny her with Laurie Stevens came to the Speakeasy on Sunday. Happy birthday, Franny, honey. Hope you had a great day. Bobby Hart of Boyce and Hart, of course, wrote a lot of great songs for the Monkees, and they wrote some great solo songs themselves. Cliff Johnson, of course, just passed away, the great lead singer, former lead singer of the great band Off Broadway, celebrated a birthday this past week. George Kennedy, one of the great character actors, used to love him in The Blue Knight, used to love George Kennedy. Jerry Cold, from the keyboard player from the Association, celebrated a birthday. Patrick from Elmwood Park, great seeing you Saturday at the CD release party, my good friend. Billy Joe Armstrong from Green Day celebrates a birthday. Very, very cool. Scott Mano from Elmwood Park celebrating a birthday. Scott, I hope you're feeling a little better. I heard you were under the, not feeling too good. The Anvil Club in Wheeling, Illinois celebrates 64 years. 64 years. Kathy, I'm doing well. Kathy Lazaro, hope you're doing well. What do we got here? Oh, we lost the great Stella Stevens. Stella Stevens from the 60s, 70s. heartthrob. She was beautiful. She was in Jerry Lewis movies, a lot of other movies. She was a sex symbol. Stella Stevens passed away of 90 years old. Jordan Cole. Oh, thank you, Albert. That was from your post. Thank you, buddy. Jordan Cole from the associations celebrates a birthday. Let's see. Anniversaries. There's names for them. The 25th anniversary is the silver anniversary, right? 50th anniversary is the golden anniversary. You know what's after that? Rust. Rust anniversary. There's nothing else. After silver, after gold, after 50, it's rust. That's it. Rust. Jimmy's Original Hot Dogs, Maxwell Street Polish Dogs, have been in business for 8 decades. 8 decades. Wow. Good dogs. You got to love them. I love this quote. I've been single and on the market for so long, I'm starting to go. I'm starting to be. Wait, I'm going to become a clearance sale. Oh, you guys with your funny quotes. Funny stuff you guys keep sending me here. Ocean's Pit. You got to love it. Soldiers Field. What happens to Soldiers Field now that the Chicago Bears go to Arlington Heights? What could they possibly put in there? I don't know. I really don't care. I wouldn't go down there anyway. But hey, what do I know? Big shows coming up, folks. Tony Ocean and the Main Event Band will be back in the city of Chicago. We have not performed in the city of Chicago in a long time, probably before COVID-19. So the Carnival restaurant is opening a brand new speakeasy. It's going to be on the 3rd floor. It's called The Alley. And we're going to be performing there for the grand opening, folks. So you got to go to carnivalchicago.com, get your tickets. It's a 7:30 show. The Main Event Band, yours truly, Daryl Armistad, Tony Toto, Danny Raimondi, and a special performance by Barb Bailey. It's going to be fun. That's Wednesday, March 1st. Back to the alley, baby, to the Carnival. I'm looking forward to that. March 10th and 11th will be in Nebraska for 2 Rat Pack shows. On the 19th, we'll be with Mojo's Jukebox, Mo's Dream Police, the Bill Hall Project, and Chicago's Piano Man. 4 bands, 80s rock and roll. That's right, at the Des Plaines Theater, Sunday, March 19th, oshows.com for tickets. Let's not forget, April 13th, we'll be at the Polo and Hunt Club with Ocean's Rat Pack in Minnesota. On the 23rd, St. Jude's benefit at Des Plaines. A little bit country meets a little bit rock and roll. Nick and Phyllis Hodges doing it again. oshows.com for tickets. And Ocean's Rat Pack. Very first time we're ever playing the Des Plaines or the Arcada Theater as a full show. We've always did guests, but we never did a full show with a band. And a special tribute to Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr. That's Sunday, the 30th of April. Opening the show, kicking it off is the great Jack D'Amico from the original Chicago Rat Pack. It's going to be fun. oshows.com. All right. Tiger Woods. Not a fan, but of course I'm not a golf fan. I'm a horrible golfer. Can't golf. I golf every time, maybe once a year. But he got in trouble with this tampon joke. I just see how much crap did they have to follow this kind of shit and put it on the headline news so everybody did over and over and over again. Who cares about Tiger Woods? Who cares about the tampon joke? Who cares? It doesn't need to be on the top social media posts about what he did, about a joke about a tampon. I mean, come on already. Other things to talk about. National Wine Day for all you drinking people who drink wine. A gator living in Florida was caught. They rescued an alligator that was caught with their mouth taped shut. Now, when someone taped this, it's a horrible thing to do to any animal. How does he eat? How long has he been surviving in that water? He can't eat. His mouth can't open. It's duct taped. Who's cruel to do shit to animals like this? Right, Jill? Who cares about Tiger Woods? Go have another affair. Go smash your car again. Whatever you did. I don't know. Judge Mathis and People's Court finally canceled 24 seasons. Judge Mathis is gone, and so is the People's Court. have been canceled after 24 seasons. I agree with the tampon joke was blown away out of proportion, right, Paul? And they put so much into this shit. Maybe because it's Tiger Woods. If it was another golfer, they probably wouldn't give a shit, right? Sometimes the more popular you are, the more trouble it is. Amazon, for anybody that's working for Amazon. If you're working for Amazon right now and you're working from home, you probably already got some email telling you that they want Amazon employees to go back to work in the office 3 days a week. I think it's a great idea to get people back into the office, only for the camaraderie and to keep things going. But Amazon is trying to get all their employees to go back to work 3 days a week in their offices. This is according to Amazon. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things Monday through Friday. Today is the 22nd of February. Tonight we'll be at Rosario's in Roselle with Tony Toto. My good buddy Mike Restivo is going to come by and sing a few. And then tomorrow we'll be at Positano's in Oak Brook with Tony Toto and Lisa P. That's tomorrow in Oak Brook. Friday, Chicago Prime Steakhouse with Daryl Armenstadt, 8 o'clock. And Saturday, Taverna on Division in Melrose Park. Tony Toto's birthday bash this Saturday, Taverna on Division. All right. What else we got? We can hold off on that one. I'm trying to get some other stuff here. Morning shot of whiskey. They're saying a morning shot of whiskey, ladies and gentlemen. Just one shot every morning can help you live to 107 years old. So there are some good things about alcohol. It also depends on how much you use it and abuse it. Folks, if you guys have known me for many years, I like to partake. Sometimes I partake more than I should. And pardon my past or heard I had a good time and stuff like that. It's kind of part of the whole myth kind of thing. So they're saying one shot a day in the morning is supposed to be good to live longer. Thank you, Larry. I appreciate that. Okay, let's get to another topic. Aldi's. Now they're saying that the Aldi's sells a whiskey that's $17 for the bottle, and they're saying it's voted the best whiskey in the world. I've never heard of it. I have no clue, but Food.com says Aldi $17 bottle of whiskey is the best in the world. Who knows? Again, my prayers go out to everybody in Ohio. All the poisoning in the water. The governor is saying, the mayors are saying, please do not drink the water in Ohio. When all those derailments and all those poison toxins got into the water, horrible. All right, Larry, according to multiple studies, a glass of whiskey a day can help reduce your risk of heart disease, heart failure. According to a study by Harvard, a moderate amount of alcohol raises the amount of good cholesterol in your blood. This is natural protection against heart disease. August 18th, 2022. Thank you, Larry, for that quote. Since Biden, Carmela, Pete, I'm going to watch Trump in Ohio. Have a great day, Tony. All right, Emil, you have a good one too, my friend. Hey, Vince Amore, how you doing, my friend? Another Chicagoland singer. All right, President Joe Biden, folks, like I said, not much in the talking about politics, but this is funny. And this is funny because I don't even think I can do this. But we all know that President Joe Biden had his physical because he wants to run again for president in 2024. Are you ready for this? Now, my son Joe's very healthy and he works out. Joe Biden did 36 push-ups, 11 pull-ups. Well, as I was saying, he was exercising. So to pass his physical, he had to do 36 pull-ups, 36 push-ups, 11 pull-ups. He ran a mile under 5 minutes, and he passed his physical. Can a man at that age do that? I don't know. Funny stuff, folks. Funny stuff. Today's National Thumb Day. National Margarita Day, Crab Stuffed Flounder Day. All right. Anyway, we are coming to the end of the hour, folks. Yeah, bullshit is right. You're right, guys. Okay, Illinois named one out of the 15 town in the U.S. that people are staying away from. People are running away from these towns, folks. Top 15 towns that people are staying away from and moving away from. Keithburg, Illinois, trash. Freeport, Illinois, trash. Rockford, Illinois, trash. East St. Louis, bad. Decatur, people are running from. Hazel Crest, people are running from. Peoria, people are running from. Bloomington, people are running from. And people even say Berwyn, Illinois. These are the top 15. There's a whole list of 15 voted from 1 to 15. The people they're saying to stay away from. Do not move, Tom. Do not move there. Too much crime, dirt. This is what it is. I didn't come up with it, folks. I don't make these things. That's what it is. Google it yourself and find out what it is. And I love Rockford, but home of Cheap Trick, man. One of my favorite Rocktown bands. Of course, downtown Chicago is on that list as well. Here's a question I got to ask you guys, folks. And then we're going to leave you. Two things. How does a country, trillion of dollars in debt, keep giving up billions of dollars to finance other countries? How does that work? Explain this to me. Our country's in debt. We are trillions of dollars in debt, but we keep giving billions of dollars to other countries who need help. What about here in Chicago? What about here in the United States of America? Help us. And Wisconsin, again, voted the drunkest state in the United States. Wisconsin, for 2 years in a row, 2022, 2021, 2022, and now 2023, Wisconsin voted the drunkest state in all of the United States. Wisconsin. Oh, you can't make this shit up, folks. Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. It is coming to the end of the hour. Again, thank you all for watching. We do appreciate it, folks. Time for another quick sponsor. How about our good buddies from Patriot Funding Incorporated? That's right. When timing is everything, commercial money lending at its finest. Dave Antonelli has a great crew here, folks. And now they're offering 100% purchase, 100% rehab, 100% financing, super fast approval funding, no tax return, no prepay penalty, no upfront fee, no survey. Nationwide, Dave Antonelli does it right. Give him a call at 630-675-4730. That's Patriot Funding Incorporated. Tell David Antonelli Ocean's Pit sent you. Very, very important. All right. And last but not least, folks, we want to thank our major sponsors again. Some of you people have already ordered CDs. You can get them. You got to go to my, like I said, go to my private message page, and we will send you out a CD. We do take Zelle and Venmo, and we will give you that information if you want the copy of the new CD. Let's go back to our Ocean's Pit, of course, brought to you by the number one sponsors. That's right, our good friends from Ocean's Pit, of course, from Norwich Ace Hardware and Displays Ace Hardware, Evergreen Park Ace Hardware, and Warrenville Ace Hardware. Remember, they've been helping neighbors before their neighborhoods. Now, tomorrow, Thursday, February 23rd, me and my lovely wife, Laura, will be there live remote. We're going to be the one in Norwich, folks, 8330 West Lawrence Avenue. Get there early. Me and Laura will be there from 12 to 1. It's going to be a lot of fun. Raffaello and Jackie got a whole day planned of stuff, and they're going to have gift giveaways. They're going to have 5% off anything after you buy of your total purchase. When you mention Ocean's Pit, there's going to be tastings. There's going to be gift cards. There's going to be trivia questions. They've got a lot of stuff going. Me and Laura will be there tomorrow, February 23rd, 8330 West Lawrence Avenue, Norwich Ace Harbor. Come be part of the live remote. They got a great special still. Small engine repair, handyman service. Remember, their handymans are licensed and insured. Need a rental U-Haul truck? They got them. How about window repair? How about a program car chip for your keys? fraction of the price that you would pay if you need a new key from your dealership. They do it all for Ace Hardware, folks. We're going to be there tomorrow, 8330 West Lawrence Avenue. Remember, they've been helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. That's Ace Hardware. You guys, I want to thank you all for watching the show today. You guys made the day perfect. I'm telling you. And for everybody that's watching, so much. You got it. It's Buying Friends. There you go, Becky Lee. How you doing? Well, hope you're doing well. Anyway, folks, remember, buy local, shop local, support local establishments and live entertainment. Remember, it's important to be nice. It's tough out there, but we got to do our best. Every day we're going to keep learning. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, to book a show, 847-769-8609. Tonight, Rosario's. Hope to see you guys. And God bless you in the great words of Ringo Starr. Peace and love. Peace and love, everybody. Thank you so much. Nick, the piano man, Sahajas, take us out.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
See you later, everybody. And thank you to our executive producer, April, for helping us today.